Hello and welcome to the next installment on building in Panama. This will be our third video on building our house in El Valle, and we've started with the well situation that we had that's been ongoing for quite a while but now resolved. And last video was our groundbreaking and footings and basically retaining walls for the house, and next you'll see where we've gone from there. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure you click and subscribe, and make sure you click on that notification bell and move on over to Facebook and join us over there, where we have 30,000 plus people answering all kinds of questions about Panama, being an expat, being a tourist, anything you want to know. It's a pretty good group over there. And just so you know, it's a historic moment. This will be the first IGO Panama video without Mary. She is off handling other IGO stuff today, so you're all stuck with me. All right, strap in, let's go and see what it's like building in Panama. So in another installment of Mary and Brian Can't Do Anything Easy, we can't seem to pick a property in Panama without having a impossible road. So once you turn off on our place, we got this little, it's more than a 90, it's almost a little like a hairpin turn going up. Everybody hates it. So now we have a material delivery here, and they don't think they can get up with their truck, which everybody's truck has made it up so far. They just need to be, I guess, willing to try it. But they think they need to be pulled up by the backhoe. So we're going to tie off onto him and see if we can get him to the top of the hill. Well, in a turn of events, the truck, he's going to try to get up there on his own. Let's see how he does. No problem. Once he got past that turn, he's got it. And you see the backhoe on his final task of doing all the backfill. That'll be done here within an hour. That's the last little bit of it you see. And then once he moves, I'll be able to show you guys what they've completed with the walls. Alright, so this is the last little bit of concrete here. We got our little patio terrace off the front. Just finishing off the last couple of columns, and then it's onto the roof. So they've started the framing of the roof today, which is all done out of metal. So metal and concrete. We try to stick with that here in Panama because of all the pests and termites and humidity, and water just wreaks havoc on most of the woods here. So what they do is they take these galvanized channels, weld them together to create a box tube, and yeah, all the framing's done right off of that. So hopefully this is Monday, so by Wednesday they say we're going to be putting on the roof itself. So let's see how that goes. And as you can see, this should be our final day for framing the roof out in steel. I believe we have our roofer showing up today to start putting up the roofing material, which is a fiber cement roofing, which is really nice. I can't wait to show you that. But we've been hit a few of these days this week with some pretty good afternoon rains, which have kind of slowed things down a bit, but the guys are staying on track, and then we should get this done. They want the roof on it. Today's Friday, and we're trying to have the whole roof on by end of day Sunday. So as long as weather permits, we should be good. All right, out here at the project for day 2 of the roof. Everything seems to be going up pretty well. They're still framing a little bit around the sides. You see a bunch of extra roofing over here that's going to be flipped over to the other side. We decided to go with a much larger fascia because I just think it looks nicer. And you see you have the nice high ceilings in there. As you can hear by the loud noises with the generator and the grinder going, they're just finishing up the carriola for the roof. This is Saturday, so after the end of the day they'll be done with that. And they'll go back home to the Darien, and we'll have our roofer from La Carrera finishing up the panelite. So, since the last time I filmed, I've been in the States for a few weeks and come back to something completely different. We've got the roof all on, all the carriola, which is the metal beam roofing, has been done. All the walls and columns have been coated. They call that repello. It's basically just like a plaster coat over the block wall. Electric has been run, all the conduit, all the plumbing's been run into the foundation, and today we're actually starting on the floor. So they're mixing concrete. They say they're going to be here basically till they're done with the main floor. Then next Monday, this is Friday right now, on Monday we will do the 2 patio floors. So that'll be next on the list. All right, hope you enjoyed that video. Just wanted to have a little recap on everything. It's very interesting building down here. I come from a construction background, mostly steel and concrete, and I've had to kind of get out of my own way a little bit on this one because, you know, coming from California, I am very heavy into seismic construction. You know, we have a lot of regulations and a lot of restrictions in Los Angeles. So that is my upbringing, and to say that things are run a little bit more loose in Panama is a understatement. But I was able to work tight with the guys, and I would give them their leash of freedom, but if there was something that I was absolutely adamant about, I'd make them change it. I'd make them add more rebar, do something a little bit different on connections. The one thing that I still can't get past is the block work. They run block work a little loose. They're not quite as concerned about level and joint size and aesthetics, because they end up covering everything with they call repello. Basically it's just a concrete skim coat over the top. For some reason, I don't understand why, is they don't use any kind of stucco here, which would help with the waterproofing, because with just a cement coating on the outside, you're basically leaning on the paint to be your barrier for waterproofing. So I need to do a little more exploration into that before we start building our main house. But other than that, all in all, we've been pretty happy with everything. Like I said, there's a few things that change, but you know, that's going to be everywhere you go. I can't say that I've ever been 100% happy with any kind of contractor in the States either. So live and learn, and you know, it's one of those, if you want it done right, or if you want it done the way you want to do it, do it yourself. Other than that, I'd like to say good afternoon, see you later, and come back next week for another installment of I Go Panama.